What is extinctionism? You've probably never heard of it. Well, 2 years ago, the founder, Steve Aditya, realized that unless we end all life, then suffering and extreme suffering, terrible suffering, will continue for billions of years. So we have to end that. And that's why he started an activist movement to try and end all suffering for everyone everywhere, with no discrimination, no reason to not help someone suffering because they're a different race or a different species, an animal. It's the most altruistic way to be. It rejects letting people suffer for the sake of pleasure or going on with our own life. It rejects standing by and letting it happen. The number of victims that will suffer extreme suffering over the next billions of years is just such a large number. It's beyond human comprehension. So there's no reason to let that happen except for some like pleasure, video games, music. Like, why? There's no pleasure in this world as good as the extreme suffering of children being murdered and babies being tortured to death, right? They shouldn't have to experience that. So that's why there's a movement, and currently we're growing support so that we can research how to enact animal extinction and beyond and prevent all of that terrible suffering. So life isn't a good thing. It might be good for the privileged few at the top, but for the billions of animals and, the miserable people out there or the victims that get tortured, whatever, it's not worth it. And those are the victims that we need to help. They don't, benefit from all that extreme suffering. It's just awful and horrible for them. So there's only one way to prevent that, right? Extinctionism. So join the movement today. Get involved. Ask me how in the comments. Reach out. We have Reddit, Discord, loads of platforms that we're growing on and growing support to save those victims.